Hi everybody. Gonna do a collective. Take what resonates and leave the rest if it doesn't. Not every reading will be for everyone every time, so please use your discernment. Everything's pre-shuffled. Let's see what we got. Bear with me. I'm still recovering from being sick for the past few days, so yeah. Trying to catch up on all my shit this weekend. But I knew I had to bang out some readings real quick. Let's see. What's going on in the collective this weekend? What's going on with the collective this weekend? Knight of Pentacles, Earth. Page of Swords, Air. The World. Shit. Capricorn. Four of Wands, Fire. Five of Pentacles, Earth. Ooh. Ten of Wands, reverse, Fire. Any one of these could be in your chart. We've got Earth, Air, Capricorn, Fire. There could be an offer that you want to present to somebody. It looks like you're trying to get information on this person or something in general. Something, you could be seeing something online with the World card here. You could want to open a new chapter with this person. You could want to travel to this person. But this is a slow moving night. So you could be taking your time, gathering your information, watching, looking, asking people what to do or about this person, about the situation. You could be completing out a cycle. It could have been a slow process to complete something out. Looks like you want to offer this person, you want to offer somebody stability. This could be marriage if it's not marriage, or somewhere to live. This could have to do with a home as well. You may want to settle down with this person. You're trying to figure out, you don't know what to do. You could feel left out in the cold. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, you could feel a lot of pressure from what you're seeing online or whatever information you're getting. You could feel like something is a big burden to you and you just want to release it. You feel like you are about to collapse from all the pressure and the burdens going on. What's this Knight of Pentacles? The Four of Wands. I'm not going to be surprised if the Five of Cups come out. It feels like very heavy, the energy. High Priestess. I'm going to leave it over here where it fell. Cancer. This could be a secret that you're holding on to, that you feel pressure and burdened about. You feel like you're, like I said, about to collapse, like you can't hold something in anymore, whether if it's a secret or information, something that you're seeing online. You're trying to use your intuition. What's this Knight of Pentacles and this Four of Wands, though? Whoop. Nine of Cups. Nice. Wish fulfillment. Wishes coming true. Something you have a lot of emotion for. What's this Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, please? I just saw going back and forth. Seven of Swords. Air. Something you may feel left out in the cold because of a lie or a betrayal or deception. You could feel, like I said, out in the cold from this person, or like outcasted, disregarded. So you're watching or getting information. It's like you're trying to get away with something. You're trying to figure something out. What's this Nine of Cups? Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. The Sun. Wow, Leo. You see happiness and joy with this person. I just saw somewhere you want to be. So whether, like this, like I said, this could be marriage, this could just be commitment in general, settling down. You could be enthusiastic about something. I just saw the sun shines wherever you are. You may feel this way about this person. What's this Seven of Swords? Damn, what the hell? Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior. Fire. Waiting in suspension. You could be very guarded and protective of yourself right now, but you're like waiting to see if something happens, or What's this High Priestess in the world? Shit. King of Swords in reverse. Air. So, King of Swords in reverse. Whatever you're seeing online that you feel overburdened about, or you're going to collapse, that you're holding a secret to yourself or information about something, right? You're using your intuition regarding something that you're seeing online. This King of Swords in reverse. You saw something could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. This talks about malice, ruthless action, somebody who has ulterior motives, abuse of power, someone who's critical. A negative influence on another person, man or woman. The initials J or B could be significant. The initial D. The initial G as well. You feel very burdened this weekend. It's to the point where you can't take it anymore and you want to release and end out a cycle, complete and end out a cycle of burdens and holding something in. You don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore. Like I said, you might feel like outcasted or hold on. What's with the King of Swords, the High Priestess, the World, and the Ten of Wands? Eight of Cups, water. You could have walked away from this King of Swords in reverse because of what you saw online or information that you were holding or a secret. You saw something. I feel like this completely turned you in a different direction. You looked at this person, you're looking at this person very differently, in a different light, so to speak. You're choosing to walk away from this person. You feel like this person may be watching you. So I don't know who this person is to you. What's this Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords? It almost feels like whatever you were watching online or getting information on, you saw somebody trying to get away with something or some type of betrayal or deception that they were doing. It brought your defenses up, right? You're guarded because of this person now. You feel injured or sick to your stomach, whatever this person's doing. This card just popped out. Who's this? Queen of Swords. Oh shit. It's regarding a Queen of Swords. This person could be an air sign. They don't have to be. Queen of Swords. It's possible that this Queen of Swords and King of Swords were together. They don't have to be, or, you know, not in a relationship. This just could be a connection, but, I mean, it's also possible. These are usually the divorced couple in the deck. That's very specific. That's not going to be for everybody, but I feel like these two people are... I don't believe they're together. Because for you to want to offer a Knight of Pentacles and commit yourself to this person, whoever this person is, this Queen of Swords, you're afraid now. Because you're afraid of what this person's going to say. Or what this person's going to do. I don't know. But this is the person you feel left out in the cold from. I feel like you're feeling this very heavy this weekend, it feels like. But you're choosing to walk away from this other person because it seems like this other person was, I don't know, in the middle of this or somehow intertwined with this other person and yourself. I don't know if this is like an ex of this person. What's with the Sun, the Nine of Cups? What did I say before about going back and forth? I said, right? Back and forth. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out or multitask and balance. You're going back and forth about, I don't know if it's approaching this person and telling them. Because you don't know, it could go either way. Because this person's going to cut through the bullshit. They're going to tell it how it is. With this Queen of Swords, this person has their sword up. They have their hand out. Like, you could come to me, but I'm going to tell it like it is. Ace of Wands. You feel blocked from this person. You're procrastinating a new beginning with this person. Keep going back and forth in your head. You feel blocked. You may actually be blocked from this person. I don't have the Two of Swords out here, but there's some type of blockage. What's going on here? Actually, before I do that, what's the overall energy of you this weekend? Two of Swords popped out. What'd I just say? Two of Swords. I literally just said this. Air. So, you could definitely be blocked from this person. If you're not blocked, you feel blocked. Or you're afraid you are blocked. But you want to communicate with them. So you may feel that this other person is delaying this or interrupting a new passionate beginning. Give me one more. With that Two of Swords there. You feel blocked. Yeah, with this blindfold on, you want to communicate to this person this weekend. I'm seeing blindsided. You were blindsided by this other person, what you saw or what they did or what they said. Whatever you saw online, you feel blindsided by this situation. I don't know if like you're stuck in the middle. Oh shit, Ace of Cups. You have feelings for this Queen of Swords. You want to express yourself. This is a new... So this could be something brand new. You may have never even been with this person at all, but you want to express your feelings this weekend, and that's what you're afraid that you might be blocked. You're closing a cycle out. You may feel like this person is forbidden fruit or like taboo. Someone was being selfish, my way or the highway. Their pride and ego got in the way. You could have saw that online. Or got information that that's how that person was. It seems like that's a King of Swords. You feel like a jackass. Whatever you saw, wow. Whatever you saw this King of Swords in reverse do, you feel like a jackass. Look, massive regrets. This was a karmic lesson that you had to learn. You feel like not only was this a trap, but you feel trapped right now. But you're going to walk away from this person. If you didn't walk away from them already, you might be walking away this weekend. Drinking, toxic lifestyle. You could be drinking a lot or going out a lot this weekend or whatever. You want to talk to this person, sweet talk. Wine could be significant. Or drinking, you may want to take this person out drinking. You feel rejected. You're afraid of rejection. I just got around spring. What's next? Actually, let me clear this and I'll do another spread. Let's see what's going to happen next. But this is the energy for this weekend. You're trying to decide if you want to contact this person or not. You're afraid that you're blocked. All up in your head. Let me shuffle quick. I just saw tables turn. So I don't know if the tables turned for you, or this Queen of Swords, or this King of Swords in reverse. What's going to happen next? Or what are you going to do next? What's going on? Damn, King of Swords, air. Oof. King of Cups, reversed, water. Six of Pentacles, earth. You're trying to be real strategic about this situation. Bottom, Five of Wands. Could be conflict or competition. Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, that was the middle, and the Eight of Wands is on the bottom. Fire. Could be text messages that you're sending somebody. You're trying to be real strategic about something. It's like you're trying not to show your emotions, but at the same time, with this King of Cups in reverse, you're too emotional this weekend. You could feel distracted. You may feel a bit hot-headed. This is like an inability to cope with something. You could feel very obsessive. You want to reapproach something. I feel like the back and forth energy before is you this weekend. Like you're trying to show face, right? Not show any emotion or vulnerability, but at the same time, there are other times this weekend where you're like over emotional and you can't, it's like you can't take something anymore. You want to give to this person or situation. Tower, Aries, Scorpio. Something very sudden or like shocking could happen this weekend. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There could be conflict regarding a family situation. There could be financial issues this weekend. You may feel you are not satisfied at all this weekend in whatever you're doing. You don't feel united with family or friends, whatever it is. The Lovers, Gemini. Making a choice to give to something. Eight of Wands came out again. Fast communication. You could be sending communication fast to somebody. Like text message after text message. It's like you're trying to figure out what to say. It may come to the point where you're trying to figure out, you're trying to be strategic on what to say, but it might get to the point where that Eight of Wands, like, you're just rushing in. Yeah, look at this at the bottom, the Chariot, Cancer. You could be, like, jumping in your car to go travel to someone, or this is putting something into action quick, like, and with the Eight of Wands, you could be shocking yourself this weekend and just text this person out of the blue and just start, like, word vomit, basically. You could be explaining to this person as well if you were giving to something else, a situation, other people, person, whatever it is, that's the choice that you had to make. It seems like it could be family, could be children involved with the Ten of Pentacles here. Twelfth house this weekend. You want to heal something. This is karma. You could be dreaming about somebody. This is forgiveness. You want forgiveness. You may feel that you have baggage. There could be guilt weighing on you. The unknown of where this Ten of Pentacles in reverse regarding a family conflict or financial issues. You feel like it's unknown right now this weekend. You don't know where something's going to go. You're trying to use your intuition. Dreams. What did I say before? You were dreaming of this person? You could be daydreaming about this person a lot. You have a lot of like compassion and empathy for somebody. You could be telling this person that there was confusion as well regarding this situation on what to decide. Saturn, wisdom. Trying to have that self-control, especially in that King of Swords energy. You feel like you're being tested with responsibilities, timing. You're having difficulty grounding yourself. So that's why you may be over emotional this weekend and then trying to put on a brave face if you're seeing somebody or people. Fifth house, passion. Yeah, going out. You may be going out. Could be a party or entertainment, to the club. Whatever you do. Could be a performance that you go to. You're trying to enjoy yourself. Yeah, I just saw trying to hold it together. Give me one more. Ninth house, seeking. This has to do with risk-taking, higher education, an adventure, your beliefs, your faith, aspirations. This could also have to do with travel. I just saw time and time again. Scorpio, powerhouse. You are like crushing it right now. You're transforming. You may feel, like I said, like things may be very intense. Your emotions this weekend. Your life may be very intense this weekend. It says secretive energy, obsessive. You could be having lusty or intimate thoughts about somebody. Something's very intense. A lot of compulsive, deep feelings here. The two snakes around. You could have two snakes around you. It's like you're trying to pull through. With this powerhouse, it's like nothing's stopping you. And yeah, what I said, transformation. I just said Pluto, renewal, motivation, personal power. Very intense. This is big. So you may have had a big transformation in the past couple of weeks, past couple of months. Things are very intense and very emotional. There's a lot of obsession or like a lot of obsession and intensity. People could be going to extremes, whether if that's you or anyone else. Pluto and Neptune here. And Scorpio. My. And Saturn. All of them. And then the 11th house. The Edge. Regarding community, friendships. Your goals, your discoveries about something. The future. You're trying to hold hope. I just saw Tell It Like It Is. Sixth house, craft. This is your well-being. Skills, apprenticeship, your diet, your work, your health, well-being, daily rituals. You could be working on these things this weekend or wanting to work on these things moving forward. All right, collective. I'll see you later. Bye.